As part of my action plan, I wanted to try and use a few of the resources presented to us to represent my learning. The first would be multimedia. I created this video with the ability to use the screen capture function to record my learning. This allowed me to integrate all aspects of my action plan into one presentation. Additionally, I included the other aspects on my website. First, as we scroll down, I used the Storyboard website to create a quick visual of what I have learned about assistive technology and myself as a special education teacher. This app was very user-friendly and one I will definitely incorporate into my classroom next year. I think it will be easiest to use it in the poetry feature, and I'm thinking a poem at the beginning of the year introducing my students to one another. Here's what I came up with. What did I learn from EDPD 584? This course definitely solidified the fact that as teachers, we need to be lifelong learners. There is always something new and innovative being developed in the world of technology. As educators, it is our responsibility, and it should be our goal, to continually better our program and ensure the success of our students. This course and the wealth of resources that have been shared has been motivating and encouraging. This course has taught me the importance of UDL and designing a classroom program to enable all students and provide them with the tools to achieve success. And I just love how it came with some pretty awesome graphics that totally worked with what I was trying to capture. Next, I used ThingLink. ThingLink, if you look at it, is on the screen right here and has been one of my favorites even before this course. But when reviewing its practicality, it actually brought it back to the forefront of my education and the fact that it is a great assessment piece. I'm going to use this during my STEM activities with my students. Some of them will benefit from the audio aspect of explaining the steps from our experiments. For my action plan, however, I used it to explain how I collaborate and share what I have learned. So if you look at the picture here, I have created some bullets that actually and use text to explain what I've actually learned from this course and how I plan on collaborating. So I chose collaborating with parents, collaborating with colleagues, and also collaborating with my team itself to make sure our classroom is running as smoothly as possible and successfully as possible. Finally, I wanted to try out the ease of use with the graphic organizers. I used MindMeister to create a map of my implementation plan. This was very user-friendly, and I was able to use numbers and icons like little light bulbs to show my plan of implementation in the order I will be using it in my teaching next year. So if you take a look at the screen and you highlight on it, you can see how I plan to do it. Continue using the Google Accounts for Education, introducing Reading Right really early on in the school year. Number 2 was more online math resources, so I would like to become more proficient in that area to better help my students. And number 3 was using the Boardmaker to actually create student-centered IEP goals. Therefore, the IEPs and students can measure their own progress and successes throughout the year. The other ones are things I would like to incorporate into my year as well, but these were the top 3. This one over here, using the storyline, I was able to actually create and come up with some really cool lessons for that, and there is a link to one of them that I found on Pinterest that is great for those of you that are wondering how you can incorporate it in different areas of the curriculum. I will have to say that my aha moment during this whole course was watching the students as I implemented different programs and applications. I have included 2 pictures of students, there they are, using the technology presented in this course. One of the students, the one featured at the bottom, is using the Google Read and Write. They used it for our weekly reading assessments and assignments. My students follow a 3-2-1 approach about what they have learned, 2 things that were interesting, and 1 question they still have. This program was amazing for this, as it allowed each student to highlight their responses in 3 different colors and then collect them all together. Not only were they able to listen to the text over and over, they could use the picture dictionary or regular dictionary feature to help them understand the text. The second picture up above is a student using Tar Heel Reader. This was such a great website to introduce to my students, and not only to just them, but to my EAs and to parents as well. This particular student fixates on certain subjects and items. Therefore, being able to search and read high-interest books at her level was amazing. In a future year, so next year, I would actually also like to have her create her own on a specific topic. Overall, I have loved the flexibility of this course. It has allowed me to share not only what I do in my particular learning, but it has also provided us with an amazing amount of quality resources. I want to thank Paul for being such a wonderful facilitator, and I wish you all the best in your assistive technology adventures.